Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at my cider table with some more cider to try. And it's quite a special cider, this one, for reasons that will become apparent. Special for me, anyway, particularly because I was reading Cider Review online, the cider magazine. If you don't subscribe to it, why not? It's free, it's brilliant. You will learn lots of things, discover lots of new products. I'll put the website here so you can find it and subscribe. It's a no-brainer. Scrolling through, looking for something in particular, I can't remember what it was now, and I spotted some bottles. I spotted a bottle that was unfamiliar to me, so I zoomed in and it said J and R Armitage on the bottle. It's like, oh, I've never heard of them. Googled it. So, J and R Armitage, based in a little village called Thorpe Thewles. Now, Thorpe Thewles, you've probably never heard of it. I have heard of it. I was born about 2 miles from Thorpe Thewles in Stockton-on-Tees in North Tees General Hospital. My first two schools were about 2 to 2.5 miles from them, and the house I grew up in with my mum, my dad and my 3 brothers were all about less than 3 miles away from the cider maker, and I never knew they existed. And here's a bottle that arrived today from Rob. Thank you, Rob. He does a key cider, which he sold out of, but he should be getting some more soon, so I'm going to get a bottle of that and try it as well. This is called the First Law. It's a sparkling apple wine rather than cider because it's 10.3%, so the ABV is high. So wine, 2022. This is, I think it's champagne method. I know they ferment to dry, then dose, and then it ferments in bottle. I'm not sure if they're riddling and so forth, but I will find out. But yeah, bottle conditioned, 3-year-old cider. There's a picture of some people on the back making cider. I think one of them is Rob, but they have extended family that help them make cider. And what does it say on the back? It says, all Armitage fruit wines are genuinely artisan products to create full stop, sorry. To create the First Law, we blended locally grown dessert and cooking apples, picking, washing and pressing them by hand. The juice is not pasteurised because washing and fermentation are sufficient controls. Carbonisation is by secondary fermentation. The resulting wine is very dry because all the sugar is fermented out in both primary and secondary fermentations. The First Law is classed as a fruit wine because the ABV is 10.3%. J and R Armitage, Manor Cottages, Thorpe Thewles, TS, the Teesside, 21, 3JT. This is probably going to be one of the least unbiased reviews I will ever do. I don't really care what this tastes like. I'm just thrilled that I've found it. I'm thrilled that I've got a bowl. And it's quite emotional for me, this, I have to say. I didn't think anybody was doing this in my part of the world, in ex-industrial. And it was industrial when I was little. It's ex-industrial now. So it's amazing that people are doing stuff like this. So let's open it and taste it. So the other thing I've been doing a lot of today is contacting lots of cider makers. So I've been trying to put together ciders from the West Country, so Somerset, Dorset, Devon, for the Great British Beer Festival at the NEC in Birmingham in August. So I'm doing that, trying to get lots of good cider, bag-in boxes. So yeah, if you go, you may well get a cider that I sourced. So I don't know how fizzy this is going to be. In theory, because it's dosed and it ferments to dry, they should put exactly the right amount of sugar in to get exactly the right amount of fermentation, because it all gets fermented to dry. Unlike, Perry, where there's an unfermentable sugars, so it's a bit of an unknown. But this has been chilled, it's been standing. Rob specifically told me to do that. I did it, Rob. So let's open this up and try it. Yep, this is going to pop out. Pop. Smoking gun, of course, there you go. Nice amount of carbonation, that felt good. So this is going to be more like a sparkling wine, essentially, in the sense that they're using cookers and desserts. So more like an Eastern County style. So, Essex, well, Norfolk, Suffolk, Kent, that kind of thing, where they use cookers and heaters to make cider. That's their tradition. And then there's the ciders therefore are much more like wine-like, white wine-like. Very different to the West Country style. Let's do this properly. Lovely bubbles, not too fizzy actually, that's great, but there'll be lovely fine bubbles, and you can see those bubbles bubbling up there. There they go, that's bubbles I want to do, in fact, if I do that. Nice gold colour actually, it's got quite a lot of colour. It's more golden than I thought it would be, given the fact they're using cookers and heaters. I assume they maybe let them macerate a bit for pressing, so they'll get a bit of colour. The tannins will turn brown, they'll oxidise, so that lowers the tannin levels. I mean, there won't be a lot of tannin in this anyway, but you will get browning on heaters and cookers as well. So I assume maybe they've left it to macerate a bit to get better extraction. So got a nice golden colour from that. This is all guesswork, I don't know. I'll ask Rob about it to get some information. I'm going to pinch some images of their website as well, because I haven't been there, but I've been invited to go when I'm up there next. I'll definitely do that. So I'll put some pictures somewhere so you can see. Let's have a sniff. I mean, it smells like a Clement or a champagne, something like that. That's what it smells like. It really does. I'm getting a yeasty element though, which is good, because that's one of the things that you really want to get. For me, from the traditional method, champagne method, sort of ciders and wines and so forth, sitting on the yeast, you get that sort of autolysis, you get like a bready, brioche character. For me, if they don't have that, I don't see the point in doing it. It's one of the best attributes of those styles of wine for me. And this has that. It's great. It smells, it's got apple, but it's rich, round, it's orchardy. It smells like leafy. It's got that yeast character. It smells good. It smells good. My mouth's watering, and I'm really looking forward to this. Cheers. So yeah, as stated, absolutely bone dry. I don't have a problem with that at all. The mousse, the texture of the bubbles, the mousse is absolutely flipping great. It's absolutely flipping great. This isn't that expensive. This was 12 quid. If you went to Sainsbury's or Tesco or you name a supermarket and spent 12 quid on a bottle of fizz, you'd be hard pressed to get something like this. This is no Prosecco, you know. This is no Cava. This has got weight to it. And I'm almost getting like a grapey element on the nose as well. If you gave this to somebody blind, I'm not sure they'd spot it as a cider. I don't think it's like quite a weighty, rich, very dry, brut, sec, sparkling wine. And it is a wine, because cider is wine. Cider is wine. It's not brewing. There's no grains. There's no wort. There's no boiling. There's no hops. You are pressing fruit and you're fermenting that juice. That's how you make wine, and that's how you make cider. It's the same process. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. And the processes that they're using here, these sorts of bottle conditioning, fermentation in bottle, it was invented in this country for cider and perry, because this is where we invented this glass. Before we invented this glass, in France, this is called verre anglais, English glass, because we invented it for high pressure things like cider and perry. Before we invented that, they couldn't make champagne. We did it first. I'm not tub thumping. I'm just saying, you know. And this ticks the boxes of a great sparkling wine. I love it. I'm getting a scent. I'm getting some sort of melon, it's like a honeydew melon or something like that on the nose as well now, which is great. Oh yeah. It's brilliant. It's a delicious, dry, sparkling wine. And if you like that style of thing, you will like this. So 12 quid seems like a no-brainer to me. It seems like a no-brainer. I'm so pleased that I like this. If I hadn't liked it, I wouldn't have cared. I probably wouldn't have just posted the video, because I don't want to diss somebody who's doing something which is actually very close to my heart in many ways. But this is super. It's super. We really like it. We really like it. Thank you, Rob, for sending it to me. I'm so glad you discovered it. And that, for me, is one of the most emotional tastings I have ever done and might ever do, because that is something special to me. And it's great. It's delicious. It's delicious. So there you go, guys. If you like sparkling, dry, rich white wines, get yourself a bottle of this, because it'll tick the boxes for you. It really will. So there you go. That was quite a long film, because I had a lot to say. But I'm going to finish, as always, by saying thank you for joining me at my side of the table. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.